Well, hello there. What's up, everybody? So it is about 9:30 on a Friday morning, and let me show you something real quick. Well, as you can see, I'm driving a Lexus. That's right. This is a Lexus RX350. Now, I've made a lot of videos about these Lexus RX350s over the years. And I'll tell you that one video I made not too long ago, well, no, actually a couple years ago, maybe longer than that, could have been 4 or 5 years ago. I made a video about a Lexus, kind of looked just like this. And that video was talking about how a Lexus RX350 to me is a woman's car, right? A car for a woman. And basically, a lot of my reasoning behind that was because, well, first off, the shape of the car, the look of the car, to me has a little more feminine curves and body lines on it, right? Which ain't nothing wrong with that, let me tell you, because I love a beautiful woman. And I love some curves and some beautiful body lines and all the sexiness of a beautiful car, right? I do, I really do. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to get on the interstate real quick, because what I'm doing right now is I'm going to actually pick up 2 wonderful people that are buying this car from me. They took the train in last night, all the way up near Rocky Mountain, North Carolina, which, oddly enough, they said that you would think there's mountains up there at Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. Whoa, that bump is a little bumpy. But they said it's very flat up there where they live at. But that's okay. Anyways, I picked them up last night at about 9 o'clock at the train station, Amtrak. And they're going to be driving this back home maybe the next day or 2 here, while they're visiting in historical Charleston, South Carolina. So they're buying a car. Now, the car is for the wife, just so you know. I'm pretty sure. It's kind of for both of them, if you think about it. They're really nice older folks, and so the car's kind of for both of them. But I got a feeling that the car is really more for his wife than it is for him, because I think he's got another car. But anyways, we're getting off subject here. I made that video years ago about the RX350 being a woman's car, and well, I guess it can be a man's car as well, because a lot of y'all got on my video and expressed that you're a guy and you drive an RX350 and you think it's also a man's car as well. So congratulations, you drive an RX350. Now, the other reason, right, I said a minute ago, you know, why I think it's a woman's car is because the car has the body lines, the curves. It has, to me, a little more feminine look, right? But also because I would always see women driving these cars. Just saying. If I saw more dudes driving RX350s, I wouldn't have called it like I called it. But it was mostly women driving them. You know, you'd ride around town and, you know, there's a lady driving an RX350. I mean, they're all over the roads, first off. I mean, people just seem to love these vehicles. And I don't see as many of them in 2021 on the road that I used to see. This is back, I used to be a car salesman at the Acura store. I worked there for 10 years, back from like 2001 to 2010 or 11, okay? And I sold Acuras. Acura's car that kind of competes with the RX350 is the MDX. But anyways, they built a Lexus dealership across the road from us at the Acura store there. So I started seeing a lot more Lexuses on the road. And anyways, I'd see RX350s pulling off lots, usually with women driving them. Or I'd have women coming in comparing this car to the MDX. So anyways, that was kind of my reason on it, seeing more women and the look of the car. But golly Ray, I had a guy come in while working at Southern Motor Company here that saw that video and wanted to buy an RX350, and he did a video with me buying this Pebble Beach RX350 that we had. And he said he's owned a few of them, and he think it's a manly car. So he made this, I made the video and actually had him get on camera with me towards the end of the video, and he kind of told me his reasoning behind why he thought it was a manly car. So anyways, I get this phone call about, I don't know, 3-4 days ago from the people that I'm going to pick up right now, and they said they want to buy this car from me. So I'm selling it to them. I took a deposit. They're coming down today. I'm picking them up from their hotel, and they're going to take this car home with them back to North Carolina. But the day that I actually took the deposit over the phone for this car with those people, the guy that bought the Pebble Beach RX350 from me comes back in to our store. He pulls in on the parking lot, and I'm like, whoa. He pulls in a little turbo Volkswagen Beetle, cool little car, and he hops out. What's up, man? I know him, I know him. I see the guy. I know the guy, all this kind of stuff. And unfortunately, he pulls up and walks over to this. He walks over to this car, and I hate to break the news to him, but this car is sold. And basically, the reason why he was looking at this car is his wife was driving the RX350 Pebble Beach Edition, was on the interstate, and got into an accident. And the car ended up getting totaled. I think so. I think they're still in the midst of the insurance and all right now, but it got hit in the back pretty hard. So everybody's thinking it's probably gonna be totaled, unfortunately. So that sucks. Super nice guy. But I want to revert back to my first video about the RX350 being a feminine car. All right. These cars really are nice, though. They drive nice. They're comfortable. They don't have the feeling of like a sports car, but they do have the feeling of a luxury car, which is kind of nice. So I don't think I could beat the Dodge Charger police car in a race, but I definitely think I can beat him in having a comfortable car to drive down the road all day long today, giving people tickets. But anyways, here's the thing. The guy that bought the Pebble Beach from me, that told me all about these cars being a car that a man drives, at the end of the day, that car that he bought from me, he gave it to his lady. Think about that. Today, this man that I've been communicating with that's buying this car, after meeting them last night and talking to them on the car lot, I stopped by after he picked him up from the train station at night, and I took him by the store and let him and his wife see this car sitting on the parking lot before I took him to their hotel. He tells me, oh, well, me and my wife, we just sold my wife's car. So, oh, that's so cool, that little Jeep. But basically, this car right here is for his wife. So, just saying, fellas, I need to meet somebody that's a guy that actually drives an RX350 all the time. Not buying it for your wife, not buying it to give it to your girlfriend, not buying it for your daughter. I don't mind if the guy's buying the car, but it seems to be in most cases that these men that are buying these cars are giving them to the ladies. Anyways, just having a little fun, everybody, okay? That's all this really is. Man, woman, at this point, who really cares, right? I mean, it's a car and they're good cars. So I get it. But I had a little fun with this video several years ago. And I thought it was interesting that, you know, we get these people commenting saying, hey, I'm a guy, I drive one. Right. I have not yet to meet a guy ever. And I've been in the car business since 2001. It's 2021 now. I'm 40 years old. So I haven't met any men that actually drive these full time. So that's what I'm looking for. I'd like to interview one of those guys, not the guy that's buying it for his wife or his girlfriend or daughter or mother or aunt or sister. I want to meet the guy buying it for himself. That's all. All right, I'm going to go pick my folks up and they can take their beautiful RX350 home with them. It is a nice ride. Later.